You've turned on to Rykerroad.
Pull this out. That way all you got to do is just glance down.
That's what she said.
Fresh apple juice. We squeezed it ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, T-Rex hands and just kind of do it. And then
T-Rex hands.
Yeah. That's how bassists are, you know. They play. Like if they ever say hi, they're always like,
Yeah.
hey.
Just slapping the bass.
Hey, you subscribed.
Big facts. Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. This is Kyle. Tonight, we're not going to do a reaction. Tonight is just going to be a little bit about the channel and where we're going, things like that, and some issues that we need to address, you know, so we just figure do a video instead of maybe a poll per se and see what you guys think and, you know, comment and, you know, let us know. But first thing we want to do, we want to thank you guys.
Absolutely.
We're pulling up on about 2,500 subscribers, and within what?
Less than 2 months or whatever it's been.
Yeah, a month and a half.
It has been incredible to just see the amount of people that want to watch us react to stuff.
Yeah.
I told him, I'm like, look, man, if people want to watch us react to stuff, like react to music and all that jazz, it's like I was gonna do that anyway.
Yeah,
so you know,
this is what we do.
So
we just have a microphone in front of us. You know?
I've been in the YouTube game for a long time through many different iterations of many different channels for many different reasons across the board. And what I will say is that I have seen the absolute worst of humanity in the comments section, and I'm sure as much as you guys have too, on different videos and different topics. 9 times out of 10, actually, I would say even like 99% of the time, you have just been like, dude, people are liking this, and like they're really engaged.
Yeah.
There's conversations. You know, I've tried to jump on whenever I can too, and just, you know, make it very clear that we really, really appreciate it. Like, guys, this is a very refreshing new experience to be able to post something that somebody is like actually excited to watch, and like just thank you. Like it's insane.
Definitely.
It's like I said, a big refresher from all of the horrible just threads of comments that I have read that either are pointed towards me or towards other people, and it's just
well, you know,
it can be the cesspool, and it's not being that.
The thing is that, you know, this is, you know, if you want to get technical, yes, it is my channel, but you are a part of it. And, you know, so the things that we do or this channel does, it's the both of us.
Yeah.
And, you know, yes, we do have some guests on and, you know, things like that. But, you know, I'm a new creator. Like you just stated, you are kind of an OG a little bit with, you know, being in this, you know, many, many years. And with you to say, you know, or with you saying that, you know, the feedback, the growth, the healthiness of the channel is just incredible. It's because of you guys.
Yeah. This would not happen without you.
I got thrown in the algorithm somehow, and it's because of you guys. You know, you guys have been very positive, and you know, hitting the like button and subscribing and all that stuff, and that's the only way it's going to happen. And
it's huge.
I can't thank you guys more. This has just been incredible. It's all I think about, because all I see is your guys' just fantastic comments and just positivity, and it's really awesome because, like he said, I've seen the negative side as well. So we wanted to let you guys know right off the rip before we get into this, because we're going to get a little serious here for just a minute and kind of just let you know what's going on. We're not going to try to make this a very long video, so stay with us, guys. So that way you guys know what's going on.
It's going to blow through the points. Just do it.
Yeah. So just bear with us.
Yep.
But all right, so first things first is Kyle and I have discussed, and he told me from the beginning that this was going to be an issue. Didn't really think it was going to be that big of a deal. It is. Copyrights and blocking.
Yes. Yep.
It doesn't matter, guys. Just because Ronnie is a great guy when it comes to letting reactors do this stuff does not mean the algorithm or excuse me, the YouTube, you know, and their AIs and stuff don't still flag it. Even with Zombified, I have beeps in it. All of the sudden, after I got monetized, the video got copyright claimed. And so it's just, they told me no. I disputed it again. I may get a strike because of it, because I was like, no, I've even got stuff in there. So just letting you guys know that there may be some changes in the future. I I may go back to putting the bars in there. I will not put the actual beeps in it, though. That way you guys aren't getting your ears blown out or anything like that. So just know that I may have to do that or clip some actual parts out. I don't know. If that is what is happening, that's why. Don't think that, just because so-and-so, it doesn't matter. We've tried and it sucks. So
that does not mean that eventually that something couldn't happen, that Ronnie's like, nah, dude, get that off of there or something. But
I apologize in advance if it ruins it for you, but we're doing what we got to do. I actually just got a video unblocked not even 25 minutes ago.
And that was actually one of the lowest ones of worry of where I was like, oh, this one's going to be an easy one. I won't spoil it when it comes out, but it was just like, he was like, yeah, it's blocked. I'm like, what?
It's getting very irritating already, guys. And you warned me, so if they're all right with it, I think that we're gonna maybe try a few things here coming up and see what's gonna happen. So let us know in the comments, if you have any suggestions or anything like that. But this is what we're gonna do for a little bit. So that being said, that's where we're going to end on the whole copyright blocking, things like that, and going to move on to the next item at hand here, and that is scheduling videos. We're going to probably do more of scheduled times now, as far as, maybe like a Monday, Friday, or a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that. And unless something drops in between all that, just kind of stick with that.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to do a video every day or every 2 days, because of this, is that I've got to let them sit there because I usually have to dispute something. So if you guys are all right with that, I think we're going to start doing that and then have more of just a scheduled kind of platform now. So what do you think as far as?
Well, I mean, that's the scheduling thing. That really helps out with the copyright claiming and the blocking too, is that, making these reactions is not hard. It's fun and it's very, it's a simple process to get it done. The issue here is what YouTube is restricting us on, and because there are some times where it's that blocked video that was supposed to be something that was released the day after we did it, or a few days after.
That video was supposed to be put up 4 days ago,
and it's still sitting in YouTube purgatory because it just won't get out of there. So if we do the 2 videos a week, what we know is that there are certain things that do not get blocked. That do not have any issues, or at least if they do have a copyright claim, we can dispute it, and then we know for a fact it'll be lifted. Upchurch is one of them.
Yeah, actually, there are a few. Tom McDonald, Upchurch, and who was the other one? Dax. So even if they do hit us with one, they lift them pretty quickly. Yeah. So it's some of these other ones, kind of like Slipknot, which ironically did not, but the other one that we're going to do that is signed to a label, it did this time.
Yeah.
So there are some issues, but
scheduling videos is really going to help curb that. I don't know if it'll be perfect, but it'll be one of those things where it's if we are able to stick to 2 certain days. I don't want to speak anything into law, but it's one of those where it's if we do have a consistency of at least 2 days a week that we're giving you guys content, that will give us enough time to not only make it, but also get through all the copyright BS. And it's if we either have to get rid of a clip, eat a claim, or do whatever it comes down to. It's we want to do this channel the best way that we possibly can, and it's getting very difficult already. And I know tons of people have done videos on copyright claims, so I'm not going to bog you down with all that because we've already talked about it. But scheduling videos is a lot like that. So do you guys want to see that? Are you guys cool with the 2 videos a week? Whether it's not you start off your week with Rykerroad and you end it with Rykerroad, or if it were a midweek thing, or if it's something like that.
Yeah, we can definitely figure it out.
Yeah, comment below. Let us know what you guys think about that, because that is that's a very important thing, is how much content we're going to be giving you guys. So we don't want to stress ourselves, but in the same hand, we do want to put work in. And we want to do what we need to do to make sure that you guys are getting the content that you are taking the time out of your day to come watch.
Correct.
So that's we give a shit. We genuinely care. So it's we want to make sure it's done properly.
Again, the channel wouldn't be anything without you guys. So that's the whole point. And we want to make sure that we're trying to keep you all happy and get everything in that you guys want or see, or how you want to see it. And that's kind of where we're trying to take this new step for. So
absolutely.
Okay, next item at hand here is Patreon. We've toyed around with, I've talked to him back and forth, the last couple of weeks, and decided maybe we should try this. what we're going to do is I figure we might, start a Patreon as far as just one tier, a $2 tier. It's just to help, like just to support. That's it. Like nothing else. If you have ideas though of what you might want to see on the Patreon, then by all means comment, because that will help us as well. But for right now, I think it's just going to be basically, just if you want to support us, you can. You do not have to.
Yeah.
Do not think that you have to. It's just if you want to, awesome. If not, awesome. Like it doesn't matter. We're just glad you're here to watch.
It's just going to be one of those things where it's like, look, man, if you're digging what you're seeing, and if you're enjoying it, and if you want to support us, that's the best way that you can do it as of right now. As far as like what we're throwing around, and with some other things that may pop up here and there, but that's a big one. I mean, Patreon is a major thing that helps content creators keep making content and, to improve their content. That's essentially what we want it for. Like, this isn't, something where it's like, like we're doing it to buy Lamborghinis and all this stuff. Like, no, dude, like, it's, no. Brent TV, who's a friend of ours, was even saying it too, where it's like he started off doing stickers and he never made money. It was all just like he broke even because he would pay the shipping costs with his Patreon to send the merch and to do stuff. So, I mean, who knows what it will officially look like? I'm sure it will drastically evolve, much how this channel has drastically evolved in the past, year or so. So it's one of those where it's like, look, guys, we really just want your input and what you like. Do you
let us
want
know.
to support a Patreon? Do you just want to watch videos? Like, let us know. Keep us in the loop as far as what you're feeling and what you think. And it's just, I think that just having a place to support, if you guys have or want the option.
Nothing is forced. Like, it's not like we don't, if you do not want one, like, let us know. Like, if we get a bunch of be like, nah, it's not a good idea, great. Then that's not, we won't do it.
We will put our efforts elsewhere.
Correct.
And just do something else.
But again, if you do want to see something on a Patreon, let us know, because we're kind of drawing blanks a little bit as far as like what you guys might want to see or have us do. So the channel is still very new, and we know that as far as, subscribers and stuff. But if you guys, like I said, if you guys have something you have in mind, let us know.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
All right, let's move on to the next item at hand. Merch. So the next item at hand here is just merch, like just in general. It's starting to get to the point to where I feel like we could get some things going here, and if there's some things that you guys might like or would want to see again, something like that on a shirt, a sticker, whatever, I figure we'll kind of start kind of like that. Maybe shirts and stickers, nothing too crazy at the moment.
Yeah. Because it's one of those where it's like with merch, you can get as elaborate as you want.
Yeah.
You can be as simple as you want. The main thing that we want to know from you guys is, would you want to purchase merch? Is that something that you guys want to represent, is having Rykerroad on your shirt, or a saying or something like that? Like, the one thing you talked about was doing the cheers and the audios, because that's how we end every video. So like maybe we do like a black t-shirt with like my beard that's white in it, that has like the one side, then yours has your
one of my
goatee.
Ridiculous cups.
Yeah, so I was gonna say like your goatee or like your hat, or we have, maybe we'll do like a full thing of just like every shirt has a different cup on it or whatever, or like or him holding a different cup. Who knows? The one thing that you definitely said that was a really cool idea was it's in light of the Falling in Reverse reactions, is like you've kind of made a phrase for yourself, is like every time you watch one of their videos is, we get it, Ronnie, you can music. It doesn't necessarily have to be name specific. I think that it could definitely be a lot of fun. We could do call it out and be like, like this is why I feel this way. This is where it came from. But
we could do one with Ronnie, one without it.
We get it, you can music or whatever.
We could do something like that. But that was one idea that I did have. Yes. So. If you guys like that, if you guys have other ideas, let us know, because this is where it starts. Coming from you, I don't want to make something or do something that you guys are not going to like. So I want to make sure that my audience is getting what they want, and that boils down to, you have to let us know, and that's it. Like, basically, in a nutshell.
I think that the one thing that I want you guys to understand too is that we are essentially watching the puppies be born. We are watching this channel drastically change and move in a direction that we never thought that it would. It's worked a lot better. People dig it. They're engaged.
Not think it was going to grow this fast.
And again, thank you. And it's just one of those where it's just like, guys, like we have an empty sandbox right now with very, very small structures that haven't really taken over the entire landscape. Help us build our moats. Help us build our castles. Help us, build our stables. Just that. This is what this is. We are starting from the ground up, and we cannot do this without you, and we are not going to do this without you. So if you have strong input about one of these points and you're feeling something one way or another, speak your mind.
Definitely.
This is the place to do it. We are, look, man, we both work full-time jobs. It would be nice to have something extra, but it is not a necessity. We want this because it's fun.
Yeah.
We like doing this. Like, it's, again, we were going to react to music on our own time anyway.
We were just going to be standing in the living room.
Right. And it's just, you guys get to, be the fly on the wall and just enjoy it with us. And it's super exciting. And it's so, regardless, whatever your feelings about any of the stuff that was brought up tonight, comment below. Let us know what you're thinking. And I think that's all that I have to say about it. I'll let you take us out, or...
Sorry, I was drinking my apple juice.
I'll let you finish us off there and then go from there.
Well, guys, I mean, if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. And if you have any other suggestions, let us know in the comments, because I know this was like a weird episode, but it was just to let you guys know. It was too much, like I said, to put in a poll or the community page. And it really gives you kind of an opportunity to let us know all of these things, because we touched on quite a few subjects here, and it's gonna do nothing but get better from here, man.
Yeah.
It's again, with all of the positivity that the community has already shown, the subscribers, the comments, all of that, like it's been really fucking awesome.
It's just been fun.
I mean, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other way to say it. So, all right, guys, we really appreciate you sticking around if you have this long. So, like I said, hit the comments, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.
Cheers.
What? No, I stepped over you. Like, no, we're keeping it. No, we can do it over if you want. I came in way too early.
All right, guys. Cheers.
Adios. I totally fucked that up.